Cruising along the Ohio River north of Cincinnati, the curious traveler will come upon a curious vessel. A massive, rusting hulk covered with masts, booms, and other equipment, and adorned with two enormous side wheels, this bizarre vessel would certainly evoke from most people the question, what is it? Well, don't worry and listen up, because I've done the research for you. This is the dredge William S. Mitchell, which was completed by the Marietta Manufacturing Company at Point Pleasant, West Virginia in October of 1934, and was launched with much fanfare. She was one of the last steam sidewheelers built for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and measures an impressive 277 feet long and 50 feet wide on deck, but with her side wheels port and starboard has an overall breadth of 84 feet. She provided over 45 years of loyal service to the Kansas City District of the Army Corps, eventually retiring from dredging in 1979. Now this is actually some footage of one of her sister vessels, but they're almost identical and gives you a good idea of what the dredge would have looked like during her working days. I will have another video coming up profiling the William M. Black you see here, which is now a museum docked in Dubuque, Iowa, and I'll have lots of interior and engine room pictures, so stay tuned for that. But how did the hard-working and well-maintained vessel that I just introduced you to become the rusting hulk that we see in the pictures today? After her retirement from active service, the next phase of her life was intended to be as a museum vessel, but in a highly publicized incident in 1993, she broke free of her moorings. With machinery inoperable and no one on board, the Mitchell drifted helplessly down the river, drawing the attention of spectators and news crews alike. On her unmanned voyage, she would eventually collide with 4 different bridges, crushing in part of her aft superstructure, as you can see here. The damage sustained during this incident in '93 is still visible today. As curious watchers looked on, she would continue her journey down the river, clearing a railroad swing bridge and approaching a lift bridge. The William Mitchell struck this bridge, which was in the closed position, collapsing both of her twin stacks. More damage that is still evident today. The William Mitchell was eventually wrangled by a towboat named the Kevin Flowers and secured safely on the bank, ending her chaotic voyage. She would be sold again, next to BB Riverboats, and brought to Cincinnati. Here, the William Mitchell is operated as a seasonal attraction known as the USS Nightmare every Halloween season as a wildly popular floating haunted house. When it's not spooky season, she's towed up a few miles upriver and moored as seen in these photos. Despite her apparent decrepit condition, she is actually carefully maintained and preserved by BB Riverboats, and her spooky and derelict appearance lends an air of neglect as part of the Haunted House Act. Thanks for watching, and if you've ever visited the William Black as the USS Nightmare, let me know in the comments. If you like this maritime content, give me a like and subscribe. I've got lots more ship and riverboat videos on my channel. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.